Hey there, YouTubes. Okay, today we are making up and down brownies. Up. Bowling Green, Ohio, Cornfield, Ohio, now has sexual orientation, gender identity, and a couple other things, including military status, veteran status, added to their anti-discrimination policy. Definitely an up. So instead of using regular water for our brownie mix, we're going to substitute the water for coffee, which I'm going to eye. Major down. Major down. The UN has taken a vote and decided that it's okay to execute homosexuals and transgendered people. Yeah. Why? So we're going to start allowing people to dictate who's allowed to be alive and who's not allowed to be alive. Haven't we done this several times in the past? I mean, didn't that lead to genocides? Sorry, bit of a rant. So obviously that's a down, because it's bullshit. It's not fair. And in those third world countries, that was probably one of the few things that was protecting gay and transgendered people. Not that most people in those countries even know what gay or transgendered actually means, or would even understand the science that we have done to show that it is natural and part of variety. I guess that's another down, my brownie mix falling. So, another up. I got my flu shot. And even with my crappy-ass insurance, it was only about 30 bucks. And 30 bucks versus 200 or so, if I would happen to have to go to the hospital because influenza virus struck me hard and I wasn't able to fight it off with my normal round of tea and honey and other types of natural immune system boosting goodness. That usually helps me get through colds faster, or at least makes them less severe. But whenever we are talking about vaccinations, we have the major down. We have all those people who say that vaccines are actually harmful, which is total BS. I mean, would you send a soldier into war without having trained them first? I mean, aside from in last-ditch efforts, would you give somebody a locked and loaded weapon before you actually taught them how to use them? Before you actually taught them how to use it and how to use it safely? I mean, other than abstinence-only programs? What a vaccine does is it gives your white blood cells a training match. It gives them an image of the enemy so that they recognize it, they know it, so that they can fight it. So if I would happen to be exposed to this year's influenza, my body would be able to say, hey, look, invader, attack it, as opposed to not. And these people who think that childhood vaccines are harmful, are you kidding me? Would you rather have your kid getting polio? Vaccines have saved the world, right back to the very first one for smallpox, where a guy gave him cowpox instead, because he noticed that people who worked in the dairy industry who got cowpox tended not to get smallpox. That's bullshit. Up. I'm going to go see a relative soon, and I get to hang out and talk to my relatives. Down. My fiance's not going with me. She's back on her side of the state, or she's back where she's from to see her folks. And also there's been some kind of negative things in my family going on lately this year. There's been some sad things, which is part of the reason why she couldn't go this year, because it's kind of very close family this year. Up. Need I say chocolate? Or was that yeah, the down was my family not doing so well. But everybody's okay. Everybody's relatively healthy. We just had some negativity. I will put the actual recipe for this in the crotch bar. And I will also be putting a link to the video at large that's going around about the UN's decision. It's absolute bullshit. Up. Holiday season. Whether you call it Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, Festivus, a holiday for the rest of us, according to Jerry Seinfeld, or Winter Festival. A festival during the winter to get together with your family. Definitely a positive. Downside of it, holiday clusterfuck, holiday clusterfuck. Need I say more? I will link the video down below. I don't know. This has just kind of been a really up and down week. Positive things happening, negative things happening, negative thoughts coming to mind. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to talk with you guys, bake some brownies, address the issues, and hopefully we'll have a happy Turkey Day if you celebrate Turkey Day, and if not, I hope you have a very good Thursday if you do not celebrate Turkey Day. To finish out our up and down brownies, basically follow the directions on the box. If the directions on the box say for thick brownies in a 13x9 pan, bake at 350 degrees, you do exactly what the box says. The only augmentations that we've really done to these up and down brownies is that instead of using water, we've used very strongly made coffee, and we've added a chocolate bar. In my case, I use this one, which I picked up at Aldi because I love to shop at Aldi. That, and not to mention, it says imported from Austria. Austrians make the best chocolate, or some of the best. So yeah, up and down brownies, up and down week in general. I hope that everybody's doing well and that y'all get to have a good day. And if you're really nice, I will put a quick capture of the end result up later. Peace out.